Hey, what's up guys? My name is Slcmof back again with another video, and in this one we're going to be talking about the future Marvel lineup for video games in general, not just Telltale or the Spider-Man PS4 exclusive game, which we know are coming out in 2017. But the question is that all we can expect from Marvel video games in the future? And according to the Marvel Vice President, who I think is definitely a reliable source when it comes to these type of things, no. In fact, they are extremely excited for us to see what is going on and what is in development at the moment. So let's go and take a look at what the Vice President of Marvel actually said regarding the upcoming Marvel video games. Again, beyond the Telltale 2017 game and beyond the Insomniac Spider-Man game. He says here, "When I joined Marvel 2 years ago, I came in with a mandate to usher in a new era for Marvel games," meaning that it was not his idea or anything, it came from a higher power, which I think is actually very intriguing and interesting and a good thing overall, that Marvel, from a corporate standpoint, has an interest in promoting video game titles. We have a treasure trove of the best superhero characters on Earth. Kind of a stupid way to put it, but you get the point. Okay, what can we do with these characters to create truly epic games? Is Spider-Man a signal of things to come? And he says here, "Oh yes, absolutely, and we can't wait to tell the world about it." The article continues here, "Marvel seems to have an actual long-term game plan this time around, with the Vice President of Marvel adding once again, one of the things we really focus on in terms of our new strategy is that we all believe that great games drive the brand, and great games are what our fans really deserve. The question is how we can get there. The thing that we basically landed on is to be really selective with who we partner with. Extremely selective," he reasserts. "Right now, I would say that out of every 10 opportunities we look at, we maybe do one." So we can look at this in one of two ways. We can look at this as, well, basically Marvel's going to be really selective, so they may not be making as many games as DC is making. Or we can say that they have a lot of opportunities, and they're just so selective, and they're so concerned with making high-quality games that they are really only going to pick the best ones, such as an Insomniac Spider-Man game. These are the creators of Ratchet and Clank making a Spider-Man game. We know that's going to be epic without question. I think I choose to look at the latter. I think I'm optimistic that Marvel has a lot of opportunities, a lot of developers approaching them to make this game or that game. And, I think that we could absolutely say the same thing for DC. It's not like DC just shits out terrible games or WB games, and some people like to give WB crap for these kind of things, but really, I mean, look at this. They basically hired the kings of storytelling and Telltale Games to make a Batman video game. Rocksteady, the best superhero game creators on the frickin' planet. And I guess some people have mixed feelings about WB Montreal, but even then, you're basically dealing with high-quality talent, making high-quality, games for high-quality brands. So really, I think that DC has a similar strategy, and I'm sure that DC and Warner Brothers get offered a spew of opportunities from probably decent developers that they just turn down, and it's all for consistency of the brand. It's all for consistency so that people know that when they have that WB Games logo in the bottom right, they know they're hopefully getting a good game. And we're seeing the same thing with Marvel here. They just don't want to just sign on to every project and just cash it out, because that does devalue each additional game when the ones before just weren't very good. And I think that we can look at this as a relaunch in every way of the Marvel game universe, and certainly they have been doing the Lego Avengers stuff. I don't think that counts, but really, I think the Insomniac Spider-Man game is a start of a similar approach to what WB and DC have done with the Arkham games, and we're going to see that continue onward also with the Telltale Marvel game, and they're going to go in that direction. I won't say that they're copying DC, because, I mean, DC's just making video games. It's not anything groundbreaking per se, but I think the AAA format of video games, and I think that the Spider-Man game is going to be comparable in quality and depth to an Arkham game, and you'll probably see a lot of similarities in the way that game plays, although they'll be very different, of course, because just in the nature of Batman and Spider-Man being very different. The point is, Marvel has not made a real AAA game like this in quite a while, and I think that even though they've been making games based on the movies and things like that, I think the Insomniac Spider-Man game is going to be a turning point for the Marvel brand in games, and I'm really looking forward to what they've got cooking, because as he confirms here, there is more that we don't know about. So that's in addition to the Insomniac PS4 Spider-Man game, in addition to the Telltale Marvel game, we're going to be getting more beyond that, maybe in 2017, but maybe more so even in 2018. And at that point, maybe DC and Warner Brothers are looking at that, and they're considering revving up their production as well. But DC and Warner Brothers are also revving up production. They've got a new Injustice game coming out, this Telltale Batman game. We've got 2 DC Warner Brothers Montreal games in production. Rocksteady, almost without question, is making a DC game. that's 5 right there. I mean, you've got more games on the way, so I don't think that it's as much of a competition as much as Marvel is kind of trying to catch up, much in the same way that DC's trying to catch up in the movieverse. That's just kind of how it works from a business perspective. So I'm really looking forward to what Marvel has cooking, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I'm sure it's going to be epic. And I'm interested to see what characters they do besides Spider-Man. Me, personally, I would love an awesome Iron Man game. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give this one a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comment section below. My name is Slcmof, and we'll see you in the next one.